Hi guys, I'm Irina. Today I want to share with you my feelings when it was my first Ramadan in Egypt. That was many years ago, and the first thing that surprised me was the atmosphere when people were preparing for Ramadan. Everyone kept asking me, "Are you ready for Ramadan? Are you ready for Ramadan?" That was a very strange question for me because that was the first time for me to wait for Ramadan to come, and I honestly didn't know what I was supposed to get ready. So I kept being silent. I didn't know what to answer. Be ready for Ramadan, what should I do? But you know, the atmosphere before Ramadan, I may compare with the atmosphere we have in Russia before the New Year. Everyone is waiting for something. People prepare special food. We always do that in Russia. They buy a lot of food, special one, because Ramadan is the month when they have to cook certain food, certain drinks that they don't actually cook or eat sometimes during the whole year. Then decorations, of course, the houses, the streets. I love the streets in Ramadan. They look so beautiful. You know, in New Year, I really miss it. In Egypt, they don't have enough decoration for the New Year. But instead, they have it in Ramadan. All the streets, shops, malls, flats, everything is full of decorations. So when I remember my first feeling about Ramadan, I always compare it with my feelings about the New Year in Russia. I think it's the same emotions, the same feeling of waiting for something exciting, for something amazing to happen and to come. So I think this is very similar. However, one is religious holiday and another one is just beginning of the New Year. What was very interesting for me and maybe shocking a bit at the beginning, first time when I heard someone called Musakharati. It's a man, I hope I said correctly, I'm sorry. It's a man whose job is, not job, but this is what he does. He walks on the streets, but usually only in the local areas, in the old areas where people live in small buildings, like not more than 4 floors. So this man walks at night on the streets with a drum, and at what time? It's approximately 1 hour before the Al-Fajr pray, before the first pray. So he walks with his drum to wake people up. So they have like approximately an hour before Al-Fajr, so they have enough time to have suhoor, to eat, before they start fasting. So when I was sleeping, I heard boom, 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 blah, 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 blah. Boom, 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 blah, 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 blah. For me, it sounded like that because at that time, my Arabic was 0 and I couldn't understand a word from what he was saying. Honestly, I got scared. What is the sound? It keeps repeating and repeating. So I heard like somebody was coming closer and closer to my house. I heard that sound, and then the sound disappeared. Of course, I woke up because there is no way to sleep when you hear this, you know, in the complete silence. You hear the sound of the drum at night coming from the street. Drum? Why? I've never heard of that before. So my friends later explained to me that the man was saying actually Asha Yaneem, Wahad Ad-Daim, and Ramadan Kareem, which means wake up those who are sleeping, we have only one God, and happy Ramadan. And he keeps repeating this all the time while he walks on the street. That was so cute, you know? So this man wakes up deep at night when everybody's sleeping, and he walks around to help people wake up, not to miss their last chance to eat before they start fasting. This is so nice. I really like the idea. And just to thank him, some people open the door and give him maybe some money or share with him some food. I saw it was an old man, usually who belongs to this area, so every year the same man walks in the streets. Right now I don't live in that area anymore, so I don't know if they still exist or not. I think in the old areas of Cairo they still have it. However, if you live in a compound or in a block of flats, you will never hear that. You will miss this part of Egyptian culture. My first Ramadan, honestly, was so difficult for me. Why? I didn't know how to do it right. So I got used to eat during the day. So I physically couldn't push myself to eat enough at night. So I basically had only one meal, like at 7 o'clock I had a meal, and then at 10 p.m. I just went to bed because I was sleepy. I had to wake up early in the morning to go to work. I couldn't wake up at night to eat. I just couldn't fight with my body and push myself to eat. So I didn't eat suhoor. So I lived for almost a month, eating every day only once at 7 p.m. I lost a lot of weight. I was happy about that actually, but I was always so thirsty. I was dying thirsty. That was my mistake. Now I know. If you drink enough water at night, like now, let's say at 3 o'clock, I drink or 2 o'clock at night, I drink like 4 cups of water, and I'm absolutely fine the whole day. I don't feel thirsty. I don't feel so tired. I'm okay. But my first Ramadan, I didn't have that experience and I was really suffering. But that was not because of Ramadan. That was just my mistake. I think that's it about my feelings about my first year, my first Ramadan in Egypt. What about you? Do you remember your first Ramadan? What did you feel? How was it? Was it difficult? Please write down your comments. It will be very nice to share the ideas. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. See you soon. Bye.